Yo. We back. Been on hiatus. We had some personal stuff going on, but we back. You see me and the big fella. We doing this is gonna be our NBA playoff preview. I know a couple games probably came on before this show air. It don't matter. First round won't be over. We gonna get our predictions in. So we're gonna start off with the East first. So we got the top seed. We got Milwaukee playing Miami. Miami, much love to you. You won me some more money. You put the Bulls out like I predicted. Good job, Miami. So we're going to go to that series, Miami, Milwaukee. I'm going to let the big fella go first on his predictions. Ralph, what you think, bro?
Milwaukee sweep them. They too small. Too small. They have no. You only got Bam. Milwaukee got legit 4 7-footers. Porter's gonna get off on them. They have nobody to guard Giannis. Nobody to guard Lopez. Like, you know what? Even Giannis' younger brother might even get some playing time in this series. Like, 4.
I agree with you. I got Milwaukee in 4. I agree with big fella. You know, they too big. Bam needs some help. Bobby Porter's crazy ass gonna get with Bam by itself.
Definitely.
So
Too big.
Lopez gonna give him the business. I think Jimmy Butler gonna come with it. I think Kyle Lowry gonna go back to Toronto. Kyle Lowry, choke artist. I believe Grayson Allen gonna come and foul Hero or something. You know, jump on him a little bit. But I see it a clean sweep. Milwaukee ain't gonna let Miami get no confidence, and they out of there.
Definitely.
Next series, they played at the time of this tape, and they already had a game yesterday. Knicks Cavs. Me personally, I'm really looking forward to this series. I like the. I'm a real fan of the youth movement going on this year in the NBA. A lot of young teams starting to come along to knock some of these old dogs off. Two of the young Bucks teams going. I like, me personally in this series, I like Cleveland. Even though at the time of this taping they down 1-0. I like Cleveland. I like their size. I like Mitchell. I like Garland. I think they're just going to be too big for the Knicks. I think it's going to go 7, but I got Cleveland just because I like Mobley. I think Mobley going to be a difference. What you got, Big Ralph?
I was actually surprised the Knicks actually pulled the game out of there. I didn't think they had enough talent to beat Cleveland, but obviously that's why you play the games. Cleveland big too, Mobley and Jared Allen and all. And you still got Spider over there. So I think I'm gonna say 4-2 on this series, just because the Knicks got one in Cleveland. I think they'll get one at home too. But I'm gonna say Cleveland could go ahead and beat them in this series too. And I think Julius Randle. He'll have one big game, but that's it. Brunson got lucky a couple, but other than that, they don't really have enough firepower. So
I like Brunson. He's way better than what I thought he was gonna be. I thought he was gonna be a flop with the Knicks. I thought it was gonna be another Knicks waste money gym, but they doing good. But 6, that's good.
Can we get a D Rose site though this series?
Not gonna happen.
Come on,
happen.
Can we get a D Rose site?
I don't think D Rose won't play nowhere. I think he gonna tell him, "Nah, I'm straight."
It's gonna be one of the games when they playing at home where the Knicks gonna be losing. They gonna put D Rose in just for the fun of it. You gonna end up bringing him back.
I think it'll be a blowout game.
And that's the game they're gonna end up winning.
Nah,
they're gonna end up coming back.
Nah.
Watch. Just for the fun of it. Why not?
D Rose site, that would be nice though. One last round. Next series. I call it the battle of about the turnpike or something, East Coast. Brooklyn, Philly. Another series. It's almost a what if series, If Ben Simmons would lead the Kardashians along, he might be all right. If he was playing it right, I think it would be a very interesting series. But he ain't. I like Bridges. I like Bridges a lot, but I think Philly gonna do just enough to I can see this going 4-2 but I think Philly and B gonna be a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go with Philly this round against Brooklyn. What you got, Big Rob?
I think Philly will beat them on the strength of their vets. Embiid, Harden, and their coach Doc Rivers. Other than that, I don't think like Brooklyn's too young. Mikael Bridges, Cam Johnson, all of them are too young. I think the oldest player on the team might be Patty Mills, and he barely played. And I think he's the only one with really good playoff experience being with the Spurs. Other than that, I don't think they have no other experience like that. I mean, Seth Curry, but he don't even play either. So, and then Joe Harrison went down the drain too. So, and then they ain't big enough either. They don't have nobody to guard Embiid. So, and Spencer Dinwiddie, he's been around the league for a while too. So, but other than that, they don't have enough experience. So, they about 2 years away and another big name player to go with them. So, Philly offer strength for that.
If I'm Philly, I'm just showcasing Embiid the whole series. I'm just letting them put up Shaq numbers, 40 and 20.
But you know what? If they play around, they're gonna lose a game. Because if Brooklyn can play sustain like they did yesterday, but they can do it the whole 48, there's still a game for them, and that'll hurt Philly because you rather beat them 4-0 so you can sit back and relax a little bit.
I'm gonna give Brooklyn the game just strictly on Doc Rivers. He gonna do some goofy and blow a game. So I'm gonna give him one game.
Can't be no worse than Jock Vaughn though.
No comment. No comment. Last series of the East, which I think is a straight mismatch. Hawks, Celtics. I think that's a series where if you need to wash and you need time to wash, I just think you need to just do it when this game is on. Because I think Boston's just going to smack them. Every game, I think it's going to be just smack them. I think Trae Young, I'm ready to go. I like Collins. I like some of the weapons they got on Atlanta, but they can't. They ain't there with Boston right now. Boston on something different, at least this round. They on something completely different. So I'm going Boston in a sweep. As I call it, go wash your clothes, sweep. Whenever they game come on, just go wash your clothes and call it a day. What you got, Rob?
I actually thought Atlanta was going to be better this year, especially with getting DeJounte Murray, but it's just not. I don't know what it is. It's just not working with him and Trae. And then Trae look like he just totally out of touch, like he just ready to go swimming somewhere. So they're going to get swept because Boston can run anybody at any one of their players. Boston got enough players to intertwine between 1 and 4, so they'll be all right. So ain't even no point in talking about that series.
And I don't want them to win because they did Nate McMillan wrong. So I hope y'all lose by 30 every game.
They did do Nate wrong.
I hope y'all lose by 30 every game.
Yeah, and then you hire the new head coach in the middle. That's dirty, boy. That's dirty.
Quinn Snyder, he got more scandals than Rick Pitino and still keep a job. So I hope y'all lose by 30 every game. Western Conference now. This is everything is wide open. This year, this is what you want the playoffs to be. Any matchup, anybody can win, except for the team I got going to the finals. We'll talk about that later. But first series we're going to talk about, which I think is going to be very, very interesting. At this time of the taping, they already played one game, which was awesome. So Warriors, Kings. Ralph, I'm gonna let you break this game down first because I got a lot to say about both teams. So what you
Man, I thought that was the best game. You know, it's gonna be the best series in the first round. Period, in my opinion. They're somewhat evenly matched in terms of their players. And surprisingly enough, I hate to give Draymond any credit, but he played good defense on Sabonis yesterday. Even though I think Sabonis might have finished like 18, I think, but he still played good defense on him. He shot very badly. And Steph Curry had to play defense on De'Aaron Fox, and that's the key. You got to make Steph play defense. And Klay was out there getting busy too, and he was getting his ass busted as well. So I think this might be the only series that goes 6 or 7 games maybe. Besides that Cleveland series, I think this might be one that definitely might hit 7 because I think it's going to be the home teams are going to win at home, but it's going to be who's going to win, who's going to take that one game on the road.
One game on the road.
So,
or it could be a series that the home team win every game.
Yeah, and Golden State right there at that pinnacle. They old now. I mean, you don't look as old as being 32 to 34 years old, but the NBA years and you playing 100+ games a year like they have. So, I don't know. I'm going to take Sacramento to beat them. Just because I'm tired of Golden State. I think Sacramento will beat them in 7.
Well, I'll start off. If you know me, I'm not rocking with Golden State. I'm not rocking with Team Light Skin, even though I'm light skinned. I think they old. I think people are, like I say, I think this is the year changing of the guard. I think a lot of these young teams is like, look, we coming, going on somewhere. I think Sacramento gonna run Golden State in the ground. As Ralph said, Draymond played good D. I think if Golden State continue to rely, thinking Draymond gonna stop Sabonis, they're gonna be their downfall. I think he gonna be barbecue chicken. You know, they don't have nobody guard De'Aaron Fox. Clay got off. I'm looking for Harrison Barnes to be a problem, a revenge. You know, he from Golden State. You know, then Wiggins still ain't right. Yeah. You know,
he played well yesterday.
His little personal business. I ain't gonna crack no joke on his personal business. Because I wouldn't have came back. It would have been a problem, but that's another topic. But I just think Golden State, you know, I want some bonus to just tear Draymond up. Malik Monk, Monk's a problem.
Man, he was a problem.
Sacramento got a little bit too much firepower for them old dudes. They can't go to the well and get Iguodala. Because he get out there, he going to be barbecue chicken.
I don't even think he on the playoff roster.
Oh, there it is.
I think he was dressed. I think he dressed yesterday.
So it wouldn't surprise me if Minnesota win 5-6 games. I think them young boys get their confidence. I think they're gonna run them boys in the ground. You know.
And then you paid Poole all that money and he didn't do hardly nothing.
I don't remember what he finished with, but
he wasn't really doing much.
He's a thief. He's gonna be a thief. Next series is one that's I'm looking forward to myself. Phoenix Clippers. It could be a great series, but I don't think it will be. They know I rock with Kawhi. I want Kawhi to do good, but I think he got that string being to deal with, even though I'm expecting a injury to happen sooner or later. But the Clippers, Phoenix can be an interesting matchup. Clippers got a nice little firepower. They got a big man to slow down, Aiden a little bit. I think Chris Paul is a non-factor. I think he's a non-factor at this point. But Booker could be a problem. But I'm going to go with, as bad as I hate to do it, I'm going to go with Phoenix. I think I'm going to go 6 games because, like I say, I think that KD just going to be – Kawhi going to have a time with KD, which is going to open up Booker. If Paul George was playing and he could guard Booker and Kawhi on KD, then it'll get interesting. But with no Paul George, I think the Suns going to have just a little bit too much. So I'm going to go with Phoenix at 6. What you got, Ralph?
This is an interesting series. Paul George not playing, so that really changes it for the Clippers. But I think on both sides, there's one player. Like, I think Chris Paul might actually be a factor in the series because he don't have to do nothing this time.
Shit, he going to get hurt. He going to get hurt blowing his nose.
But that makes it better for him this series because now you're seeing their third or fourth best defender instead of seeing their second or first defender. So now you don't have to do as much. And he's a good spot-up shooter. And he's still a good 16, 18-foot shooter too. So he probably had retard Westbrook guarding him. And Westbrook going to do a lot of stupid stuff too.
Leave my boy Russ alone.
But,
man, I like Russ.
But But also, I think the key to them too is Aiden. Aiden, I don't like Aiden. I think Aiden's is trash. I think he's soft. And he's gonna let what is it, Zubac that play for them? Zubac, how you pronounce his name?
That's what I'm
He
saying.
gonna end up putting a lot of weight on him, and Aiden gonna tap out, and then you might even see a Frank Kaminsky sighting on them, and might. Oh no, the Plumlee play for them, so he definitely gonna have a problem. I think that's the factor for them. Now on the flip side for the Clippers, I think Westbrook is gonna be the key to if they're gonna go here or they're gonna go there, because if Westbrook come and hoop, he know how to win. But if he don't come to play, if he don't keep his health level-headed, ain't gonna be out there. And then you can't expect Kawhi Leonard to get you 40 plus a game.
And guarding KD.
And guarding KD. That's the problem. You can't do it.
That's a big task, man. And I like Kawhi, but to try to stop KD and put up 40,
too much.
That's
too
much.
You need them with Bones Hollins and all of them got to step up. You need a lot of them players off that bench to come up and do things. Other than that, that's gonna be tough. I think this series go either way. If an injury occurs somewhere up in there, especially if KD get hurt, we know he made a sticking stones. My man Chris Paul always gets hurt in the playoffs, so it can go either way with that. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix lost. I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers lost. So I give it 6. Whoever. It really don't matter.
Next series. It's a little interesting, but I don't think it's going to be no comp myself. Nuggets, Timberwolves.
Battle of the 2 of the 3 softest big men in the league. 2 of the 3 softest big men in the league, and they both on the same, 2 of them on the same team.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with the Nuggets, which is my pick for the finals. I'm going to go with the Nuggets because, one, I like Jokic. I think Jokic, he gonna put it on them 2 soft big men. They could do whatever. I think Jokic gonna be too much for him. I'm expecting Aaron Gordon to do something nasty. I'm expecting Jamal Murray to have a welcome back moment. You know, he been down and trying to get himself back after tearing his ACL. I think he gonna have a welcome back moment this series, and put Ant-Man on his skates. I like Ant-Man. You know, I think he'll come with it. Conley, I've never been a fan of Conley. He's solid, but I just ain't been a fan. Other than that, you know, the Timberwolves, they're a little exciting, but I don't see them as a threat to Denver at all. That would be a major upset if they was to beat Denver. But I'm gonna give them a little gentleman sweep. I'm gonna give them 5 games. I'm gonna give it 5 games, Denver. What you got, Ralph?
I don't like Minnesota. I think Karl Anthony Towns is trash and overrated. Gobert definitely is garbage. That's the first time I ever seen him have any type of firepower when he was fighting his teammate the other day. But and I was actually excited for him. Like, oh, okay, I guess you can get a little mad. But Karl Anthony Towns, I think, is the key to that, because if he comes out to play, you're going to actually make Joker have to play a little defense. So, and I think it's going to be kind of tough for Joker, too, because you got 2 legit 7-footers, even though neither one of them are worth anything. But Rudy Gobert did win 2 Defensive Players of the Year awards, so you got to kind of respect them.
I believe they're going to put Jokic on Gobert because he don't lead the paint. And even though he got a few inches on him, I believe they're going to put Aaron Gordon on Towns.
Yeah, because he can rough him up. That's it. He can rough him up.
He can't shoot over because Aaron Gordon could jump to the moon. Mm-hmm. And if I was Towns and Gordon was on me, I'd stay in the post. But we know he's not going to do that.
But see, the key for them, too, is Jamal Murray. He got to play like he did when he played in the when they played in the bubble a few years ago.
I think he is.
If he don't play like that, they not going nowhere. And did the same thing on the flip side. What's the young boy, Malik Beasley? He got to do something. Like, he your young talent, and he got to help him. Mike Conley just your vet. I ain't a big Mike Conley fan.
No, sir.
But he's still solid. He's been in the league for years, and he got a lot of playoff experience, especially with the Memphis teams back in the day. So I think he'll definitely help them. But I think Denver will get them at 5 too.
Last series, and I know a lot of y'all waiting to hear our opinion on that. I think this could be a real interesting series. But once again, I think this is the what I was talking about earlier, the changing of the guard moments. Lakers Grizzlies. Um, Grizzlies missing Steven Adams.
Phew, that hurt.
That hurt them a lot.
That hurt.
But I still think they're gonna get a Lakers the business. You know, I think if I'm their coach, I'm running them. I'm running. I'm telling them to run every possession. Run, get out and run, get out and run. I'm telling Dylan Brooks to try to be physical with LeBron, but don't talk him, wake up a sleeping giant. But on the other hand, LeBron ain't Mike. I hate to go that route.
But you're not getting him out his character, though.
Right. So I think Jaren Jackson Jr. gonna have a breakout series. You know, everybody expecting Anthony Davis, but he could do everything. He can match everything with Anthony Davis. Play D. The key is going to be these refs, because y'all know the conspiracy theory can be in. They'll call dumb stuff for LeBron and all that, and don't want the young boys to get them. But I think the young boys gonna come despite the BS that may happen, and I'm expecting them to beat the Lakers in 6 games. If the series get out of hand, LeBron or AD is gonna act like they hurt, so the narrative won't be they lost. They're gonna change the narrative. I'm telling you, they always do it because they don't want to look bad. But I'm picking Memphis to send the Lakers home, so I can see my boy JD mad. Sorry, Isaiah. I know you want LeBron to win, but he ain't going nowhere. He gonna be at home, gone fishing. But I got Minnesota. I got Memphis winning. I'm gonna get the Lakers 2 games just to make it good for TV. But I would love if they swept the Lakers. But I'm gonna put Memphis in 6. What you got, Ralph?
Ooh. I think if the Lakers get 2, they might be able to get a win. I don't know. I think something stupid gonna happen in this series. Dylan Brooks is gonna get suspended for a game because he's gonna pull a Draymond Green. He's gonna do something dumb that's gonna get him suspended and get him, and it's gonna screw him over for the series. So I think that's gonna hurt him first and foremost. Steven Adams not playing is definitely gonna hurt them, but at the same time, you got J3 down there, and like he can match Anthony Davis tit for tat all the way, offensively and defensively. And he's a little bit younger too, and a little bit more athletic now. So they don't really have. You can't get LeBron out of this game. I'm sorry. Like you can go try to foul him, push him around. It's not gonna work in your favor. John Morant, I think, is the one who's gonna have to really do a lot too for this series for them to be more successful. And if I'm them, I'm gonna see if can you really shoot, because I don't think he can shoot at all. I'm gonna see what your jump shot really look like. So you got to back up a little bit on him, and you got to rough him up a little bit. But the key to the series is gonna be when they go to LA and they got to see Shannon Sharp on the sideline. That's what you got to do. I want to see Dylan Brooks talk crazy to Shannon Sharp again. That's gonna be the key. Get him. All you gotta do is get him this, that, and other. Because Dylan Brooks was out of there last time.
I wouldn't even respond to Shannon.
If I'm Shannon, I'm talking crazy the whole time.
If I'm Ja, I'm yamming on one arm, then I'm looking at Shannon Sharp.
I'm talking crazy. If I'm Shannon the whole time, it's gonna help him out. So, but if Memphis somehow, if the Lakers can get 2, and let's say they tie the series out 2-2, at that point in time, it can go anywhere because you shouldn't even let them get that much.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't.
So,
I believe they should. The first game gonna be key because the Lakers gonna be trying to be up and play good. But I believe all Memphis got to do is smack them. You know, withstand that first onslaught by the Lakers. Take the Lakers' best punch, just like a bully. They take their best punch, come back at them, the bully gonna fold.
Yep.
And I believe that's exactly what's gonna happen. But those just my opinions. Those are picks. We're gonna break it all the way. We're gonna go all the way to the finals. You know, even with the East and the West being what it is. My final 2 to meet in the Western Conference Finals, I think it's gonna be. I'm looking at Denver, if I'm mistaken, Denver and Phoenix, but I think Denver gonna get them. I think Denver got a little too much. I think if they make it to the Western Conference Finals, I think somebody on Phoenix gonna break down anyway, so they're gonna be missing a body. So I got Denver coming out the West. I got Milwaukee to come out the East. I think they just on the mission. I like their size. I think they could go small in case Boston try to go small. So I got Denver and Milwaukee in the finals, and I got Denver winning. A lot of people want to throw Denver off, but they've been pretty much the same team all year, and you know, I think they're gonna win it. I just think this they year. You know, I would love for it to be the Clippers because I always ride with the Clippers, but they never stay healthy. So I'm gonna go with Denver as my pick to beat Milwaukee in 7 games. What you got, Rob?
Interesting. Well, out the East, you're gonna have Boston play Milwaukee. I'm almost certain that's gonna happen. 1 versus 2. I can agree with you in the West, probably Denver versus Phoenix, but I'm gonna go with the rematch in the finals. I'm gonna go Phoenix versus Milwaukee in the finals again. That's what I'm gonna go with. I think if Phoenix can stay healthy all the way through, I think they got just enough to beat Denver. Just enough firepower on their perimeter to beat Denver. They have nothing to stop Joker, but you let AD get abused enough, he'll be all right. So, and the East, that Boston Milwaukee series, that'll be 7 games again. That go either way, but I think Milwaukee will win it again. If they meet up in the finals. I think Giannis is too tough for anybody to guard. And if Phoenix get there, I don't think KD's definitely not going to be able to guard him all 7 games. And they have nobody else to guard him. So,
as much as I like Giannis, I actually think Giannis is if you had a defender, everything is an if. I think Giannis could be a self-check to me because all he do, if you stop him from driving, make him shoot.
But he been knocking it down, though.
I will take my chances.
He ain't much of a self-check no more.
I will take my chances on making him shoot jumpers or set shots.
Right.
Instead of him driving. I think you can create a self-check. But
same thing with John Morant. Him and John Morant almost the same, except John Morant's 7 inches shorter than him. That's really about the same play. You look at it. Except, Giannis will actually sit back and actually try to shoot a couple jump shots after so long. But John Morant, they just ain't really, made no defense.
John only shoot unless he wide open.
Yeah, so, and I'm sure his percentages are not great shooting from the field jump shots or shooting threes. So,
nah.
I mean, I would do the same thing with him. You can't give him a running start to the rim though. Neither one of them.
Right.
And you definitely can't do it for Giannis because his size. So, and then you just need to knock Ja on his butt. To be honest with you, he get one hard hit in the playoffs to his butt. I have one of my 12th man off the bench come knock him down real quick. It'd be all good.
But there you have it. You got our picks. Big Lurch like Milwaukee over Phoenix. I got Denver over Milwaukee. At least we got one team the same. So there you have it. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. Leave us comments, replies and stuff. Check us out. We're going to get you more content. Like I say, me and Big Lurch had some personal stuff going on. We had to take care. We straight now, so we're going to come back with more episodes. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We're going to be on everything. We coming back. We're going to hit you with another show in a few weeks. Check us out again. Talk Sports with the Know-It-Alls. I'm Jimmy the Know-It-All. Big Lurch. Holla back.
Go Sox.